there, Taurus, and welcome back to Bon Echo Tarot. I am here with your July reading. My first thing that I have to do is apologize for leaving you hanging on the solar solstice eclipse reports. Man, did that eclipse ever derail me. I basically had to disassemble my entire life and then reassemble it back together again. So it's taken me a little bit of time, but I figured that rather than finish those reports, I would just skip straight to reports for July and hopefully get ahead of the game for a little bit. So at any rate, Taurus, what can I tell you about the astrology for this month for you? Basically, I would keep your eye on Uranus. Ha ha ha. But it's, you're still being heavily influenced by it, and you're also coming into retrograde on that. But for the time being, Mercury is retrograde in your third house. So that means that you will likely have some challenges with communication. Communication is going to be a big theme for you this particular cycle. So probably for the duration of July. What else have I noticed here? Yeah, you also have Mars moving into Aries, which is your 12th house. So that coupled with Uranus, I would be really careful if I was Taurus, because your 12th house is all about self-sabotage, self-undoing, unconscious behavior, secrets, mental health issues. All of those things are ruled by the 12th house. So with Mars in your 12th house, Google it. Just go ahead and just make sure that you understand that the combination of Uranus and Taurus and Mars in your 12th house could make the next 6 months very tricky. So this is not the time for reckless acting out. This is definitely the time to be your usual quiet witness of everything around you. Keep surveying everything, including yourself, because with Mars in your 12th house, if you have any unresolved issues in the areas that I've already mentioned, then chances are Mars is going to assist you in moving through those things as quickly as possible and as efficiently. Aries is pretty, which Mars rules Aries. So, and Taurus and Aries are actually more similar than I think many of us realize. So, you're definitely going to feel it. So that would be my best advice astrologically for you over the next month and, of course, 6 months. But I'll have a lot more information on these specific things for you as we go too, because now I'm set. All right, so let's pull some cards here, Taurus, and see what's happening for you this July 2020. Oh, okay. All right, so Taurus, what are the surrounding energies for you? Decision time. It is Judgment. So, isn't that funny? Taurus, I think that in the original video that I did of this, because this has been my second attempt, as you can tell, I was dressed different from the open. But Judgment came up for you as the surrounding energies the last time. I love tarot. So, one of the things about the solar eclipse for you, Taurus, was that the energies were very supportive in you delivering an important message. So it looks like that's what happened. You delivered an important message. So I'm going to go with that. And it was likely something defending yourself. Okay? So let's take a look. Yeah. You moving to calmer waters. That's the Six of Swords right there. and your obstacle is the high priestess. So before I see the rest of the cards, I'm just going to say that the high priestess can suggest secrets, but it can also represent intuition. So you may not be paying attention to intuition if secrets are not part of your game. And we've got the Three of Cups on the bottom. So there's some celebrating happening somewhere in the equation. Six of Wands, which is success generally amongst your peers. So, you know, and healing, some sort of healing in the recent past. The Tower is crowning your situation. So maybe if this was a message that you did deliver, Taurus, it's possible that the effect of this was pretty intense. And I don't mean to laugh. But what's in your near future? The Ace of Cups. So if this isn't a renewed sense of love for yourself, this could be a whole new chapter in love for you. I swear I'm trying to make these general. Okay, so who are you? Well, of course you are. The Empress. Taurus card, ruled by Venus right there. Taurus and Libra. But I tend to feel a more Taurus vibe off of the Empress. Oh, look at you. You've got the Fool in your environment. So you could be dealing with an Aries. Let's just take a look further here. So in your hopes and fears, you've got the Knight of Cups. So you could be hoping for an offer of love from an Aries who's a bit of a player. Do you know who you want? Wow. Sorry, folks, but I'm hearing drama. Karma drama. Okay, so let's see this story one more time. We've got the Six of Swords, so moving to a better situation. But your obstacle is the High Priestess. So maybe you're having trouble trusting your gut right now. Maybe you're looking for a certain level of insight in your intuition and it's not coming. And it could be because you're not really taking enough time by yourself. You could be overindulging, which is distracting you from... It's kind of like you made an announcement. It created a tower event for somebody. But you're just walking away. It's like the tower isn't touching you. You created a tower, but it's not touching you. So let's just get a card or two out here to see if we can clarify some of this situation. Okay, so you could have left a relationship with an Aries, and or there's an Aries around you that wants to offer you a new beginning. Yeah, definitely an Aries. Yeah, new passion. And it's like your self-sufficiency at this point in your life is what's making you so attractive to this person. You know, like this person is really hot for you. Number one. Um, I mean, they could be any fire sign. Uh, but there's clarity coming really soon. It's like you're walking away. You're walking away with, you know, everything intact in your life from possibly an air sign, so an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And you're definitely feeling the pain and the grief and the ending of that particular storyline for you. But it's still a burden, you know? You haven't set the burden down, which actually could be part of the reason why you, I don't know. It's like you have walked away from an air sign that made you feel single anyway. Um, and now you've got an Aries coming at you, like full throttle. And you're manifesting this. You know, even through, you know, the seeming defeat that you've experienced with the previous relationship. Yeah, you got a new beginning in love, most likely with a fire sign, most likely with an Aries, you know. But I'm thinking I'd like to go a little bit deeper and see if we can get some clarity around this tower situation and the high priestess, I think. So I'm going to continue on over at Patreon if you'd like to join me. The link is down below. If you did find that this reading resonated with you, please hit the share, like, subscribe, whatever you like to do. And we'll see you again. Thanks so much for your support. I really appreciate it. You may find yourself being a real fool for a fire sign at the end of whatever this. Yeah, you're likely to find a new beginning either with a Leo or an Aries. I'm seeing Aries more. But there's been some strength that has resulted for you from being on the outside of a situation. Yeah. You know, you could be, oh,